Allô.
Allô, bonsoir. La paix de Dieu avec vous.
What happened to everybody?
I don't know.
They were once on and now they're not. What happened?
I don't know.
Oh, this bad boy doing his own thing. Hey guys.
Oh,
We're
it's when
live.
Jay, when you get in there, your things sound weird on my end. But it is what it is. So,
Does that happen? You're breaking up. Everybody's breaking up.
am I breaking up too?
Yeah.
See? It's not just me.
Y'all sound crispy to me. I don't know.
Oh, now you sound good. He sound better to you?
Yes.
I blame Sam. I blame Sam for everything.
What did I do?
Why is my... Okay, anyways.
You should be fine.
All right, guys. Welcome to another episode of CEO Uncut. I am your host, Ciroc Obama, a.k.a. Siwa Obama, en créole, parce que m'douce.
Hilltop J, aka Hilltop J. We in here. Yes,
Hey,
sir.
what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Shirley Dork.
And we have a guest in the building. Guest in the building. Guest in the building. Go ahead, introduce
You
yourself.
gotta pass it so we can pass it to him.
Oh, wait.
Go. Then Jay.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, wait. I was on the wrong side.
Hey, we retarded. Let's look.
You're retarded. It's your turn.
I don't know how to. There you go. They're like
Fuck
that.
it up.
What I do.
Go ahead, introduce yourself, Sam.
Hey, how you guys doing? My name is Sam. Since we're doing AKAs here, AKA Black, you can call me either or.
Black? Why?
I do spoken word. That's my.
You do spoken word. Where is that spoken? Where do you live?
I'm currently in DC for law school. I was just in Florida like a few days ago. I had to get a COVID test, but I got it back and it's negative. Because y'all Floridians there was no mask on when I went there, and it's way different than DC. In DC, everyone is wearing a mask, even jogging. Floridians, they're just like, c'est la vie.
Oh,
How this man selling out like he's not from here?
He's from Florida.
I am from here.
I know. And I was at a
I
party.
have to say it's very different. It's very different. I was not prepared for that. I knew it was gonna be lax because of y'all governor, but I didn't know it was gonna be that lax.
Did y'all see there was a video? Somebody was going around Wall Street and talking about Floridians are crazy, and literally did like a survey on Wall Street about not wearing their masks because everybody's on Wall Street not wearing the mask.
I'm telling you.
Shout out to Wall Street. I guess. I don't know what to tell them.
They don't even have the mask around their neck just in case.
They don't need it. They have cocaine.
You said they don't need they have cocaine. Oh my gosh.
Wall Street.
Cocaine kills
that
COVID?
Florida water is different.
I mean, if you're taking cocaine, you don't need to worry about COVID.
But let me tell you something. My sister, everyone around my sister got COVID. My sister does not have COVID. I had COVID. Her best friend had COVID and was here on New Year's Eve. She ain't get COVID. My aunt, I went to Orlando and my aunt was here with COVID. She ain't get it. She just not get like whatever she got. COVID ain't fucking with her.
Tell her I wouldn't try her luck too much, you know what I mean?
She said, damn, even COVID didn't want her. I guess.
Hey,
That's a Haitian ass person. Men COVID baby. Damn, men COVID baby. Men COVID baby.
That's what she said. Did any of y'all get your stimulus?
Yeah,
No.
I got my stimulus last Tuesday night actually. I was just, relaxing. And then I saw that it was passed and it was like it's starting, tonight. And I was just like, okay, let me check my bank account. Went in there. Stimmy. I was like, okay.
Sam don't count. Sam the feds.
Must be nice.
No stimmy here. They ain't do it the first time. They ain't doing it again.
Oh, right. So I went to go find out what had happened because last time they were saying the tax preparers were stealing the money. So I was like, let's see if the government got it together. Government did not get it together.
That's to the government.
They tried to resend it to the banks, and because it's a new tax year, those banks no longer exist. So it's going back to it's going to bounce and go back to the government. The government is going to send you a check. However, their get your payment option is not available for you to change your address, and I have moved 3 times this year. So I'm probably never going to get it.
That's a good point. I don't live in the same address that I filed my 2019.
I have a beef with the U.S. government, so I wasn't expecting to get it. That's why every time they send me something, they spell my name with that extra E at the end. It makes it feminine. And I know the government knows how to spell justice. So, like, I don't need nothing from them.
So your name is Justice. Do they classify you as a
no, they call me Justine. They call
me Justine. Do they classify you as a female?
That's why it's smoke. I don't know. They don't classify these hands.
Let me tell you how they sent a stimmy to my mom, and my mom passed away like 3 years ago.
Oh.
How you send in stimulus checks to a dead person?
You took it though?
You know what?
I can't do anything with it. I'm not her.
Yeah, you can't do anything with it. Just return it to Broward.
I'm not hearing none of this right now. Okay.
I know someone who could do something with it. I'm joking. I'm joking. Government
opens up a bank account.
Yo, I hate it here.
I'm gonna just pretend I didn't hear nothing.
Yeah. I didn't.
I'm not a conspirator.
What are we talking about?
Conspiring.
Shirley, what you gonna do with your what you gonna do with your stick honey?
It's gonna sit in that bank account and get me a house. That's what it's gonna do.
Hopefully, the bank account and get you a house. Sam, what you gonna do with your 600?
Oh, mine came and left. Listen, I'm broke. As soon as that thing came in, paid my car note, paid my insurance. That's it.
Dalton.
This girl said I was gonna buy my daughter food and clothes, but she said no, mama, use that money, flip it, and get you an investment property.
All right, LLC Twitter.
That's LLC right Twitter. Start an LLC. Start an LLC. Just start it. Just vibe. Just vibe. Pay $143 and just vibe. You just start there. No products, no nothing. Just vibe.
Did you guys hear about that guy on Twitter who got his stimulus check and his account went from like negative $638 to $38?
Yo, I hate this place. I hate this country so much. What the hell? I have a conspiracy theory. Y'all tell me if I'm tripping.
Okay.
We're going to get this out of the way early. Remember all that hot shit we was talking about reparations?
Wait a minute. Is this tea from the hilltop?
No, this isn't tea. I just want to see if I'm tripping or not.
Okay.
So y'all let me know if I'm tripping. They heard us doing all that talking about reparations, right? And how reparations was going to work. And then we go into a pandemic. And how much have they sent us all together at this point?
1,200. 1,800.
It's 1,800.
That's about 1,800.
Individuals, yes.
And that includes white people. That includes other white people. So I feel like this is them subliminally telling us, y'all don't even bring up that reparation shit no more because we don't even care about poor white people.
Facts.
Am I tripping? I'm wrong? I'm off?
I think it proves that they can do reparations with how fast we got the money.
Oh, yeah.
It took them less than 3 weeks to make that decision to drop over $3 billion into stimulating the economy.
And then the day that they made the decision was the day they started dispersing money.
I wish you would send me toll money talking about this your reparations. I will fight a government employee. Don't play with me.
Oh,
that's a dub. These folks spend billions of dollars on space forces and shit.
Space forces?
We got a space force. We going to the moon or something.
Oh, you know.
United Space Force. Yeah.
What's his name? Steve Carell has a show called Space Force.
Why are you plugging things that
don't pay us?
I'm confused.
Oh, I'm sorry. I love Steve Carell.
I hope he loves you too.
He probably does because I'm about to get this clout. While we speaking about clout. I need everybody, if you guys are on here, go ahead and go on Haitians Who Blog. My grandma sent out a prayer.
Okay.
For everybody to vote for me. I posted the prayer, and then my uncle was like fucking up soup in the background. And shit is so fucking. I wasn't gonna post that one, but I was like, "Yo, my uncle is cute. Hilarious in the back with his legs crossed. He got on like short shorts, and he fucking up an oxtail. It's so funny
for the culture.
So vote for me for a podcaster award so that I can win and I can continue to talk shit, and then I can tag Haitians Who Blog on it.
This time you guys get stuff, so you should be happy.
So, guys, are we still in a panoramic?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Very much so.
I would actually like a panoramic.
I've been in a couple panoramics.
So we're still in a panoramic.
Unfortunately. It's shaky though.
We still having parties.
People talked about 2021 like the pandemic was just gonna
cease to exist.
Like January 1st, 2021, we gonna it's gonna be a movie. Still in a pandemic.
Well, it's been a movie. I mean, New Year's, I was with my dog, but everybody else was turned. And then everybody went to Kiss and Tell and asked me if I'm going to Kiss and Tell. And I'm like, nah.
No. There's a whole new strain of COVID. And y'all out here in a packed house of motherfuckers with no mask on?
Kissing and telling how you got COVID now.
Gee, that's what I'm talking about.
I was home. Thing. You get COVID from niggas. Remember, we already went over this shit. Like, it's niggas who got it. They're carriers.
Like, Sam, is that defamation? You a lawyer. Is that defamation? Because this thing definitely came from white folks.
Okay, first, I'm not a lawyer.
Don't call a
Bar
lawyer
Association, you did not hear that.
You're a student?
I am a law student, yes.
That is how we get We've had a law student here before. You know that. We can't say that. By the way, he's probably not watching, but Reggie is our past guest. He's also a Kappa, and today's Kappa's Founders Day. So happy Founders Day, Reggie.
Happy Founders Day, Reggie.
I'm gonna send it to him because he
Cheers.
You know, he busy. He trying to write dissertations and shit. Or whatever. Do law students have to write dissertations?
No. We have various writing assignments. Like we just got our grade back for our open memo, so that was nice.
So when do you graduate?
2023.
2023. So you in the early stages.
Yeah, literally second semester of law school.
Well, congratulations! And you doing it in Washington? You smart.
Yeah, I'm at Howard.
Oh, that's what's up. I love.
Gotta plug Howard, the Mecca.
I love that the lawyers to be on this podcast are all going to HBCUs. That's what's up. Now, last topic. Shirley had a live yesterday, and I was not tagged in it.
You don't get tagged in a Shirley live. You plan your day around it.
Well, I didn't know anything about it. And I thought that I would be the first one notified. I didn't even get a Dorsonville Creative newsletter on my email.
I don't ever know when I go live. I didn't get a Haitian
blog. And now Shirley Dora is a business. And I ain't like, if anybody who needed that live, it would have been me.
All people should know, Shirley don't give a fuck. You will show up to her live when she goes live.
I don't even know if people. I'll have 5 people and we'll have a whole conversation.
5 people.
I had questions.
Sam, you see how capped she is?
She capping because yesterday definitely had way more than 5 people.
Last time I was on your live, I was like the 70th person. I don't even know how you noticed me.
No, last time when she was beefing, I was on her live. She had like 40 people. The girl had like 10 viewers, and then Shirley got on there. That shit popped up to 40.
Talking about 5. I'm sick. You really tried that? Like we don't know you.
She modest with it.
So first of all, Ciroc, you don't like sucking dick. So why would I?
I'm doing it in 2021. That's my New Year's resolution.
Kisa?
What? Okay.
Boy.
Okay.
Jesus.
I was trying to do it last year, but I didn't have any candidates.
You had a boyfriend.
Oh, that's the best candidate.
Kisha flap you to back at boom.
What do the two have to do with each other?
They do not correlate. They don't go hand in hand. They're not interchangeable. Sucking dick with your boyfriend is not okay. You heard it here, folks.
I just want to say it's 5 days into this year and I haven't called you sick yet. I apologize. You are sick.
What are you talking about?
To deprive a man of that? Why?
Yo.
She don't like sucking dick.
I just haven't done it. I was waiting for Shirley to do a live. I had to ask Shirley. I said, if it's a blow job, but it's also sucking dick, what am I doing? Am I blowing or am I sucking?
Both.
You do both?
I'm disgusted. I don't know what to do with this.
You do both?
You can either blow or suck. Yes.
Ah, that's good to know. You ain't say that on the live.
Nobody asked me.
Because I wasn't on there. See? Should have tagged me. I got the real questions.
You got anything else? Anything? Let me pull out the notes. Anything else, Ciroc, that you would like me to add? This is a personal Ciroc questions only. Look. Okay. In a brown pen. Look, brown pen.
All right. So you can suck or blow.
Okay. Can you suck or blow? Okay.
If you blow too hard, does it like air go in the urethra and like it hurt or something?
What happens when you blow? Okay.
Why y'all judging? First of all, why y'all judging?
This is a safe space.
I'm sorry. I'm bad at hiding my facial reaction.
I'm Haitian Grammy nominated. Y'all need to respect me. Y'all need to respect. Why is Jay acting up? Hate. All right. So I'm glad we got those questions. Okay. So you were saying you could also suck the balls. Now, are you sucking it like you would suck the dick?
You would suck it like you were sucking lychee balls.
But wouldn't it hurt?
No.
Yo, this is what we brought Sam on for? This is what we doing?
I'm sorry.
No. I'm enjoying the conversation. Go ahead.
I really had some questions. I wish I saw the live so I could ask more questions.
She's trying to suck dick this year. Don't rob
she
her
not.
the opportunity.
I was trying to do it last year.
She not.
Listen, we like girls who ask questions. Go ahead.
How you know?
All right, let me shut the fuck up.
Jay, how was your first time sucking dick? Did the girl just like was it her first time or what?
I got chewed. Yeah, I got chewed up.
You got chewed up?
Yeah.
Oh damn!
Thanks for bringing that up for me. I appreciate it.
But you let her practice, right?
Huh?
But you let her practice because Shirley said you gotta go like that.
I let her stop.
Shirley said you gotta go like that, and it gotta go straight. It don't go like I can't be chewing it on the like.
I know they be telling y'all own movies to no, it's wrong. Don't put it on the side of your mouth.
Now, what if my neck hurts?
You need to do some neck exercises
neck exercises.
You need to train that neck, sis. They don't call it giving neck for no reason, okay?
That's a lot of work. Okay. My neck already hurt.
It's Ciroc. Don't ever ask me how to suck dick again. I can't help you.
You supposed to help me. You're my best friend.
I don't know how to suck dick.
Well, you know how you don't want your dick sucked, though, right?
Huh?
You know how you don't want your dick sucked, right?
That's a very different question.
Yeah, I don't spend a lot of time thinking of like what's the worst way this could go.
Somebody on my live, a couple people in my live actually and in my DMs asked me to bring on a guy to get their perspective on what they want from a female. So what do you want from a female? Sam
is a lawyer too. Sam, let's ask Sam first because Sam ain't say nothing.
Go ahead, Sam.
Me personally, I do like sloppy head. I do like a girl who will play with my balls.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, not gonna hold you. The gooch is amazing too. People don't talk about that enough. Let's talk about it. So yeah, that's my preferences.
They said that some guys like teeth.
No.
Yo,
no.
shut up.
No.
I was just saying, no, they didn't say like bite, but like
that is true.
Some
guys
guys
do like that, but I'm not one of those guys.
They like nibbling.
Not
Don't
teeth.
bite the penis. You just like there's a technique to the madness.
The aggression in your voice let me know that you don't need to be using teeth. You're gonna remember something.
You're gonna be chomping.
I'm just here to learn because I missed the live.
That's called domestic violence. That's what that is.
Watch next month when I suck dick, y'all gonna be sorry.
Who's gonna be sorry?
Why are we,
Jay?
Why are we
you
doing?
gotta put it on a voice memo on Twitter. We gotta be able to see or hear.
The glut.
The 2000.
It ain't official if we don't get a voice note.
Wait, how? What you call it? Why would this be a thing? Because isn't that like an Indian burn? Like,
not
you're
with
not
saliva.
doing it like this.
Friction,
you're not out here trying to give
friction.
him a fire burn. Like you just slowly.
Talk about.
I would assume you'd wanna spit on your hands first because I feel like niggas don't like dry.
Well,
there's
some
who do and who don't care.
Typically, there'll be enough saliva on the dick. It's like a massaging feeling.
Okay, look.
This bottle. What a banana.
Okay.
Oh, look at Shirley. What if his dick is too small and you kind of need one hand?
Okay, then you need one hand. So you just do this.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Now, what if the dick is too big?
Stop. For our listeners. For our listeners.
I have one more question. Listeners. Now, what if the dick is big and it hurt? Like, you keep trying, you trying to get your teeth out the way, but it's like just so big.
Just suck the tip because your mouth is too small.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But you got to use your tongue because now you can't have it in your mouth.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
I don't like how you came on your platform and perpetuated the stereotype that a dick has to be 2 hands length in order for it to not be small. That's a normal length.
Listen, don't worry about it. February 15th, I'm gonna have a story for y'all.
This is not normal.
Yeah,
you acted like it was normal. You talking about small? Talking about what if it's only
maybe a little thinnerness.
That's thick.
That's hella gross right there, boy.
That is thick. That is huge.
Okay.
Ciroc, who are you fucking, yo?
Nigga.
That's thick as hell.
I'll pull out a baseball bat.
Right. What the heck? Like pencil is small. Like I think I found
pencil
something.
Is small.
I got something. I actually have a dildo. What the fuck I'm talking about? But this is like, kind of like an average guy.
Is that not the same size of your head?
I think.
Put it next to your head.
Yo, I don't know. Crazy. The smallest I have is probably as big as the stage.
Okay, yeah. That's
That's normal?
That's like 6 inches long and like 2 inches wide.
This is wild.
That's a lot.
A lot.
That's too small.
This shit almost done.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
Cool. This shit is almost done.
You got measuring tape?
Sorry.
You got measuring tape?
No.
Okay.
That's like my hand can go all the way around. Like my fingers can go all the way around it.
That's good.
Meaning what? Meaning
it's a little. It needs a little bit more. He needs a little bit more self-esteem. So you need to help him out and tell him. Oh my God.
For the people watching, we the thoughts of CO Uncut is not, Ciroc is not the thoughts of CO Uncut. We appreciate all penis sizes here.
Yeah, we do. This is when you gotta do the fake moaning and shit.
I know guys who can actually make you feel good with that kind. Like,
this is a cigar.
Your ass want a woolly mammoth in your vagina?
A fucking train. She wants Amtrak to pull up to her.
I feel like garage. I feel like you guys are judging, and I thought this was a safe space.
Where's my toy drawer? Because I need to figure out what Ciroc got going on in her life. These niggas got some big ass dicks, clearly.
And to our listeners that are listening, because this is a podcast and are confused as to what we're discussing, you can go ahead and hit us up on YouTube.
And if you got a big ass dick, you know who to hit up.
She said her DMs are open for us.
Right, DMs are open.
Guys.
This is crazy.
All right. Let's get into the main topic. That's enough dick talk. What? Jay, what do you bring to the table in a relationship? In a relationship, a friendship, and a business. Ooh, look, I did all three.
It has to overlap all three?
No, like what for each?
I bring a lot.
I know.
So something that crosses over in all those three categories is I bring a willingness to learn. Mm-hmm. Usually I'm in situations where I'm either younger than my partner or my business partner or my buddy. I think that's how long does this list have to be?
Doesn't have to be long, like one of each.
Okay.
So if yours overlap, if you want to just say that, you can. But I do feel how hypocritical when I was trying to learn how to suck dick just a couple minutes ago. You was judging, but here you are.
You're not trying to learn.
I'm trying to learn.
Okay.
February 15th, I'm gonna have stories. Go ahead.
Another thing that kind of overlaps is my ability to use my mouth. Sounds crazy considering the topic we just discussed, but in a business setting, I think I represent myself well. I represent the interests of my constituents, my colleagues well. I speak up when something's wrong. I do the same in a relationship. I do the same in a friendship, and I eat pussy really well.
In business and friendships.
The term is I use my mouth, so I just explained how that overlaps.
You use it okay, all right.
Yeah.
Sam, what do you bring to the table in friendships, relationships, and business? You can name one for each.
Okay. I would say in relationships, I bring understanding. I feel like a lot of relationships typically fall apart due to misunderstandings or miscommunication. So I definitely think I'm a very understanding and open-minded person. And those who know me can speak to that. In a friendship, I bring transparency. Like I always tell my friends, like I'm not going to be a yes man friend. Like if you want to consult me about things, like I'm going to like fault you. And sometimes you may be at fault, but you need friends who will be able to tell you, hey, this is an instance when you're wrong. But you also need friends who will be able to be honest with you about situations that arises.
Facts.
Big facts.
And in businesses, I don't really consider myself a businessman, but I think I bring diverse thought. And I don't mean that in like the typical pandering way of, hey, I'm Black, so I'm diverse. No, I think critically. My thoughts are unorthodox. So I may be able to find a solution in a way that no one necessarily anticipated or would have been able to be in a viable solution.
Okay, so a different perspective, not just because you're like not from like a racial perspective, but just you think that you don't think the same as everyone. Kind of like when we call PCJ on here.
Which I still don't get.
Yeah, I think in that manner, because I feel like a lot of my opinions are unpopular opinions, which is fine. I'm good with being the guy who has the unpopular opinion, but That's it.
Bring them facts to the table. Yes, sir.
Shirley.
What's the question?
What do you bring to the table, friendship wise, business wise, relationship wise?
Friendship wise, I bring adventure. I'm super adventurous. Like, I like to do weird ass shit. And I think my friends appreciate that because I take them outside of their bubble. Everybody, I bring unbiased thoughts, and that's because of the therapist side. And then in my relationship, what do I bring? Shit, myself. Um, so I also bring to my relationship adventure. I bring very good communication skills. I bring patience, assertiveness, and I also bring good sex. In business, in relationship, I bring trust too. In business, I bring loyalty, patience. Oof, I'm so patient. I'm so patient with my business. Patience, a wealth mindset. So like, I'm gonna always find a way to turn our $0 into like $300. Knowledge, super knowledgeable about business. So I try to like learn more and stuff like that. So education, that part. And then reliable, one of those words. Very reliable.
Reliable.
All great words.
Right. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, let's see. I guess for business, I bring a lot because, for example, like right now I work at a clinic and we're just starting up and I'm supposed to just be the manager, but I'm doing web design, I'm doing IT, I'm doing like management, I'm doing accounting. I'm basically doing like everybody's job because I have so many like experiences in different things. So I'm doing the social media, I'm doing like freaking basically everything. So for a business, I feel like I bring a lot of different things, like a lot of different experiences, a lot of different like skills and talents and stuff like that. In friendships, I feel like I bring consistency. I'm not really one to be moody. I don't get upset if you don't talk to me for a couple of months, couple of weeks. You know, I'm understanding. So let's say like, cause I have a lot of guy friends. Sometimes they get in relationships and then like the girl don't want them to talk to me. And that's fine with me. I won't bother you. And you can call me whenever you guys are having an argument or whenever you guys break up, whatever the case is. I'm not going to hold that kind of things against you. Especially like even my girlfriends, when they start having a boyfriend, now all of a sudden everything that they do is with the boy. Like Nick, like they don't hit me up anymore. Everything is like, oh no, I'm with my man or stuff like that. I don't hold none of that stuff against you. I also make excuses for people. So sometimes like I don't get upset because I'm like, oh no, this person just maybe she's, going through something. Maybe this person is, having a social anxiety or something like that. I called to check up or some stuff like that, but I'm not really like, oh, this person ain't talking to me. I'm not talking to this person ever again. You know what I mean? And then in relationships, I feel like I bring patience as well. And I also bring communication because I go to therapy. So whenever I go to therapy and I think about, I before I lash out, I usually go to therapy before I start lashing out and stuff like that, because maybe I don't see your point of view, or sometimes I'm just quiet and I wait until I think about something before I address it. Because I just feel like that's how you communicate. you don't like start lashing out. You think about it, because sometimes you're wrong. Maybe you're just emotional at the time. Maybe it's just your ego. So I'm not quick to react.
I'll co-sign that. Yeah.
Right. Who's that? Are they coming on the podcast?
You're so silly.
Something.
She said, right. Are they coming to podcast? Are they? Bring them in. Bring them in.
All right. What do you guys look for a partner to bring to the table? Relationship-wise.
Dang, I'm in a different position in life, so it's definitely changed.
What was it before?
I didn't really give a fuck. I didn't care.
You had no standards?
Did I have standards? I think you had to be attractive, and I had to be sexually, physically, and emotionally attracted to you, and that was fine. And I rarely found people that I was all three, so it was like, okay, there's only very few people that get me there. So, but now I'm a completely different human being. I have to think about my future. Before, I never thought about my future. I only thought like 6 months in advance. Now I'm like 3 years in advance. So I value and what I want, and this is a lot of bookings, child. What I want and look for a partner to bring into the relationship is emotional availability, because I'm tired of being with people who aren't emotionally available. I think financially literate, so being able to understand financial decisions and also make appropriate financial decisions.
What if they broke but make financial decisions?
But they what?
What if they're broke but they be making financial decisions?
If they make good financial decisions and they're broke, that means they're not going to be broke. You can be broke now, but if you make good financial decisions, that means your future is protected. For example, I'm broke. My student loans surpass the amount that I make, right? But in 5 years, I'm going to make more than that, because I'm very financially literate. I know where to put money. I know where pockets need to go. I know how to budget. I know how to make sure that I'm not overspending. So I feel like that person has a future of being able to have a wealth mindset.
I don't know. There's a lot of broke Forex people out here, and I be confused if in investment groups and all that stuff.
Well, if you're in a Forex industry, I don't think that's financially literate. Like, I mean, financially literate, like financial planning, not just putting your money into like the stocks. Like, I'm talking, you want this insurance when you get older, you want a long-term, part-term insurance. You trying to invest in real estate properties. You trying to build like, you trying to buy property, like full acres, build your own home. Like, being able to invest in stocks doesn't mean financially literate. That just means you chasing money, to be honest.
And to be honest, I wouldn't conflate like investing in Forex as the same thing as investing in stocks. Those are like two different.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know the difference. I make money the normal way.
No, I think you can be an investor, but what I mean by financially literate, you have to know what to do with the money that you invested.
Okay.
I think that's it so far.
All right, Sam.
Oh, and caring. Oh, you gotta care about me. I hate niggas that like don't care.
That don't care.
Like, why are you with me?
What about the ones like, cause they be like, I'm here, aren't I?
No.
If I didn't care, I wouldn't be here, would I?
Yes, you would.
That's what I keep getting. When I say I feel like you don't care, motherfuckers keep telling me, well, I'm here. If I didn't care, I wouldn't be here.
Presence is not an indicator of caring at all.
Right.
Yeah, I'd be confused. I'm like, that don't mean shit.
Oh, also good dick. I'm sorry. I need good dick. It's just very important. Like, remember I have the golden pussy? I need the golden key to that. Right.
I'll take you.
And it can be
like baseball bat. Because
She like a baseball bat.
I think that's you, Sam.
Yeah, for me, I would say, especially in my current state, definitely someone who's understanding, because my schedule is basically 13 hours of studying, get some sleep.
I feel like men
Maybe
always
go
feel
drink.
like they need understanding. Do women really don't understand that you're in school?
My thing is, you would like, I try to set the expectation in advance, but you'd be surprised at the amount of individuals who are upset because I'm not available enough. And I'm like, bro, like, I came to DC for school. I'm sorry, you're not going to be a priority over my school. Like, but that does so me saying understanding doesn't mean that I won't communicate, because a lot of times when people say I need someone who's understanding, they fail to communicate on their part, saying, hey, this is what I have going on today. I'm gonna still, actively communicate with you. It's just not gonna be as often or as frequent as if I was a bit more available, if my schedule was a bit more clear. Like, yeah, I'm gonna shoot the text, we're gonna have our calls, but I'm not gonna stay on the phone with you all day.
True.
Very controversial. I know a lot of people don't agree with it, but I do have a high libido, so I definitely someone who is as active and as open to exploring as I am when it comes to sexual encounters. I like a caring individual. I also want an individual that I'll be able to have conversations with, because I love talking about the current events. Give me one moment.
That's like college life.
They say, yeah, get the fuck out of here. I'm on a fucking podcast, on the Haitian Grammy nominated podcast.
Period.
Shut the fuck up.
Period.
Yeah, but I would say, like, what was that? Yeah, I like to have conversations, so I definitely I enjoy talking about current events. So I'm always messaging my friends various articles, and I'm like, hey, yo, this is happening. Hey, this is happening. And I would love to be able to do that with my partner. And then lastly, like, I am very spontaneous. I'm an adrenaline junkie. I want someone else who's going to be there for the ride as well. Like, if I want to go skydiving, like, let's go. If I want to go to theme parks, let's do that. If I want to go hiking, let's do that. Let's travel together. Like, I just like doing spontaneous shit, because to me, life is about memories. Like, so.
True. Jay-Stopher.
Hey, Sam was talking that shit.
Right.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, definitely understanding. Definitely understand where I'm at. Understand where I'm at, but also understand where you're at in your life.
Ooh,
so for
stay in your fucking lane, right?
Yo, I gotta be all that.
That's what it is. Stay in your fucking lane.
Or at least know what your lane is. Like, give me some direction. Because I'm addicted. Well, I'm not addicted. That makes it sound bad. But my passion is like knowing that you want to do something, or knowing that there's something that you're passionate about, and being able to push you in that direction. You know what I'm saying? So give me something to work with. Like, give me, like, be going somewhere. So we can get there together. And I mean, I have that. I guess we good, pretty much.
Okay.
Period.
Okay. What I need? What I want?
A baseball bat.
It's weird. It's like I know what I don't want, but what I want.
Flagpole.
Flagpole. I can't. I don't know. I just feel like little dicks. Like, I just be laying there, and now I gotta like fake moan, and now it's.
Have you had a little dick? Because little dick doesn't correlate with quality sex.
Also, like, if you're not enjoying the sex, tell that nigga his dick is trash. Keep people accountable. Like,
and stop
communicating that.
Yes, I did have a little dick. And he was a piece of shit. So there's that. Yeah.
Why'd you fake moan? Like,
how you enjoy?
Stop that. Can we get girls to stop fake moaning?
I don't do that anymore. But you know, you had to when you were younger. You usually was fake moan. You can't tell me you've never fake moan, Shirley.
Hell no. I met that with my heart. Every time.
You never fuck.
I haven't met now one person that I've had sex with First of all, I don't have sex with people that don't please me. So if we have sex once and it sucks, we're not having sex again.
You're gonna be looking like that P. Diddy meme, boy. I'm gonna look at you. You're gonna look back at me.
No, but even during the first time, I'm not moaning. I'm not moaning until I actually feel it. My vagina tells me to moan. I don't tell my vagina to moan.
Oh well, I was out here fake moaning like a bitch.
Oh my gosh, no! It's I don't moan until I feel it. So if my vagina is just like tingling and my senses and I can't, I'm lost for words. Then but it's not coming out if I don't like it. Mm-mm.
Oh well, I was in the business of boosting niggas' egos back in the
day. What? Hey, I'm gonna add that to my list. I'm gonna add that to my boost my ego.
Back in the day.
Nobody
y'all real judgmental. We're
not judgmental. We're trying to make sure you don't do it again.
I'm not doing it no
Pleasure is a birthright.
We're not even talking to you.
To be pleasured.
We're talking to our listeners.
Oh, okay. Yeah, talk to them.
That influential, so you can't be out here.
If you are watching,
nobody objected on everybody else's thing. I can't.
If you are at home, you deserve pleasure. Pleasure is your birthright.
I told you, Jay, when Buddy ran from the pussy. When Buddy ran from the pussy, I ain't fucking no more.
Hey, ran from the pussy. I'm sorry.
Hey,
but now we gotta hear this.
Story time.
When Buddy ran from the pussy, I ain't fucking no more.
Give me that.
I had a little sneaky link situation, and we ended up having to go back to my place because COVID was acting up.
Back to the crib.
So he came to my house and he put on the condom, and so I got on top. Like I was ready. I was already ready. And he was like, wait, no, wait.
Bro, you can't be running with a condom.
And I got to fucking work. And he's literally, it was probably less than 30 seconds. Like I was trying to get mine as soon as possible. Because if I don't come at all, like I'm gonna be hot. So I kept going. And he's like, wait. And then like he literally like threw me off him and he was already done. So like,
oh, from coming. Yeah, that's happened to me before. Poor little ting.
Yeah. So niggas is running from the pussy, and I was like, okay, I'm not doing this again. Cause
yeah, that happened with me with head. Like 2 seconds of it being in my mouth, and it was just like, I was like,
Sammie, you heard how to gas themselves up right now?
I'm not gassing myself up. I don't want to gas that up.
Well, Shirley is building value to her Instagram line. She's
little humble
value.
Go ahead, Shirley.
That's not.
Show me.
Yeah.
That's not a flex. I don't want to make a man come in 2 seconds with my mouth. I need substance.
Is that not a compliment, though?
So
I don't know if that's a compliment.
So niggas running from the pussy in the mouth. That's crazy.
Exactly. It wasn't. It wasn't even like I had 2 strokes in my mouth. There wasn't even 2 strokes. It was just. It was like and then he came. That's not a compliment. That nigga wanted to come.
That means all that shit we be talking on Instagram Live, you about it. And I ain't trying to go out like no bitch.
Nah, it sounds like he honestly was fantasizing you when the moment came and he just couldn't handle the pressure.
Right. And that's an honor. I'll be honest. If I love it when I can make a guy come off the thought of the things that I'm gonna do. Oof.
Oh, so I should lie and say I be already doing stuff and I ain't do.
I mean, raise your stock. There's corporate terms for that. I think they're illegal.
That's what I'm gonna bring to the table. 2021 lies.
Hey, just don't be looking like that person who said you speak Spanish on your resume and they hit you with that habla español and you're looking like,
muy bien. Muy bien. Okay. Arriba, abajo, estrellas.
Azul, rojo,
I'm gonna use everything Dora taught me. Everything Dora taught me, I'm using that shit.
Make this pussy talk English, Spanish,
and French. All right, well, bring it to the table. What niggas bring to the table? I would appreciate a nigga that don't run from the pussy. That would be great.
Start.
Let's see. I guess. I guess the only thing that I'm really like looking for is probably like somebody who you can show as well as like your love language is like acts of service, so you can show that you care, as well as words of affirmation, which means you say what you mean and you do what you mean. So you can't do one without the other. And that kind of pissed me off. Like when niggas say stuff and then they don't show it to you, or when niggas like, oh, I'm here, aren't I? And that's their way of showing that they care, but then they don't like say it. Like I'm like, yo, like I was bad today and you ain't say nothing, and now I post a thing on Instagram and niggas is like, oh my god, you bad, you cute, and I'm like, damn, my own man ain't tell me I was cute today. I'm hot. So
yeah, when you let an Instagram nigga tell your girl she look cute, you got a problem.
Before you and you see me. So like stuff like that. I would really like somebody to allow me to learn to suck dick, but it don't seem to be working out.
It's gonna happen. I didn't learn how to suck dick by not sucking dick. I learned it by sucking dick.
Yeah, but where I find somebody to suck dick?
Y'all really
you'll be able to find someone who
Rock does this every week. I'm falling for it. I am disgusted right now.
I already have but I have like standards already.
So why weren't you fucking the nigga that you were with? Why would you sucking him?
She ain't like him.
What that gotta do with that?
Dang, he was good enough to be in a relationship with.
I was planning on it, but he kept fucking pissing me off.
No. Sounds like something I said last episode. That's a bit of a callback.
What?
You don't have to like somebody to fuck on.
I liked him. I was in a relationship with him.
I'm here, ain't
but as you got to know him,
as you got to know him, I
don't know if I can suck this dick.
I was trying. I promise y'all. I was thinking about it. I was waiting for Shirley to do this live. Remember, I wasn't even sure. Why you think I was asking? Remember, I asked. I was like, "Am I supposed to suck or am I supposed to blow?" I had asked that question on the chat.
Why you ain't go to OnlyFans and like watch?
I'm pay OnlyFans.
Pornhub, xxx.com.
But I still don't know if they stuck in. I don't know if they stuck in a blowing.
You can tell.
I can hear the sound, but I don't know if they just going.
Look, see, you know how to suck dick.
Yep, I didn't, but I blew it. I kind of like
that's your second technique. The first one, the other one is look at you. That's two sucking dick techniques.
That's crazy. You've been eating soup all week.
Thank you guys for listening to Uncut.
What are we doing?
See you guys next week.
That's crazy, yo.
I had asked because I was thinking about it. I was trying to, but then like things kept happening, and I'm like,
you didn't like him.
This isn't the guy that I'm gonna suck his dick for the first time. This is not the one. Okay.
You don't like him.
What? Not that I don't like him, but if I don't see any longevity, why would I suck your dick?
Why would we be around each other?
Which is why I broke up with him. That's why I broke up with him. So you think as soon as I get in a relationship, I'm like, yo, we're gonna last forever. Let me suck this nigga dick.
I didn't know sucking dick and lasting forever were the two. I didn't know those were the two like things that.
Well, you just told me. This ended up being a dick sucking episode. We might as well just scrap the rest of the fucking episode because.
Honestly,
here we are at an hour.
Here at CO Uncut, we meet everybody where they are, and where you are right now is sucking dick.
Wow. Okay, so I was thinking about it. I was trying to. I even hit y'all up. I said, "Am I supposed to to suck or am I supposed to blow? I was asking y'all that because I was like, okay, well, I'm new to this. I can't just be like, hey, let me get in a relationship and be like, yo, I don't know how to suck dick. Give me a dick. You gotta let it play a little bit. Like,
no,
you
don't.
Pass.
You can literally
that
say
would
that.
work though.
You can literally just say that.
You don't know how to suck dick.
You
Like,
could have just said
okay,
that.
Well,
you could have literally said that.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
But you were ready to do it. When you were ready to do it, you should have said it.
Yeah, but when I was ready to do it, that nigga was acting up.
Hey.
Dilemma.
Hey.
So I just have to remember that some people don't have sex until they get into a relationship. To me, that's still wild.
For any other relationship you decide to get into, please tell that nigga you don't know how to suck dick and you want to practice.
Well, I'm sure they know I don't know how to suck dick. But what I'm saying is, like,
stop assuming we know stuff.
Listen. Because first of all, don't be looking at me like that, Jay. You've been coming for me way too much. You supposed to be my best friend, and here you are, always the opposition. You the ops, nigga. Don't be coming for me.
That's Jay the ops.
Don't be coming for me.
Take out the hilltop and just op Jay.
I want to get it over with, but I be having a little bit of anxiety because I know I don't know how to do it. So give me some time to get comfortable because I'm not even comfortable.
So for anyone in the live who is struggling with starting something that they're afraid to do, practice on an inanimate object that's very close to what you're doing. So Ciroc, I would have started using a banana, I would have bought a dildo, and I would have just practiced. And then with whatever suitor that I feel the most comfortable with, you know, like you said, you want longevity and you're not sucking dick unless there's some longevity. When I find that longevity from the jump, I will tell them, look, I want to learn how to pleasure you. So I'm going to practice sucking your dick until I get it right.
That sounds like a lot of work. And that gave me anxiety in itself.
Okay.
That gave me anxiety in itself. One.
But you got to tell your anxiety that you are enough and you are going to practice.
I'm going to practice, but I don't know what I'm doing. I got to practice with somebody.
It's just like taxes. It's just like taxes. You ain't know how to do it right the first time. You practice.
If I can find somebody willing to work with me. And it's not like a situationship where the shit is about to, like, I don't know, like, you really got a girl on the side, some shit, like, you know what I mean? Like a friends with benefits or some shit like that.
Them.
I can't ask them.
Hi.
I'm a celebrity now.
In the presence of a star right now, yeah. They just can't walk around like us regular humans.
Haitian Grammy nominated Ciroc Obama.
You know, when I started to become a public figure, that happened to me. I feel you. I was like, damn, I can't be fucking just anybody now.
And sometimes you be friends with, like, sometimes, like, you be seeing niggas and you're like, oh, he kind of cute, something like that. But then, like, when you hear him talk and he be saying random shit like, oh yeah, I fucked that girl that one time. Like, you know, like shit like that. Now I'm like, oh.
Turn off.
Or the niggas that feel the need to let you know, yeah, I used to mess with this girl, I used to mess with that girl, and I didn't even ask you. I ain't ask all that. I used to mess this girl, that girl, your homegirl this, your homegirl that. And I'm just like, I can't really like fuck with you because first of all, you got a big fucking mouth.
Okay, so how does this person sell themselves to you? How do they pitch themselves to you as a potential suitor?
Let me
give us the potential boyfriend elevator speech.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you can't tell people that, because if people are listening to a podcast and then try to use that, now I'm gonna be pissed and I'm gonna be like, yo, you really think that you about to get some head from me over some shit that I said on a podcast?
That happened to me. On one of our episodes, I told them how I wanted to be fucked or something like that. Mm-hmm. And they tried to do it. And I was like, did you like pull this from the...
Now I'm be annoyed. You know what I mean? Like,
Wait, so you'd be annoyed at them for listening to you?
Yes.
Yo.
Jay, whose side you on?
I just don't think I would be annoyed that they listened to something that was like published.
I would be annoyed because it's like do you really fuck with me, or you just heard me say that this is what I wanted, so you used it to get what you wanted type shit?
That's a person that fuck with you because they listen.
Yeah, I mean, you can't be mad at them for wanting to do above. You can't get mad
to
at
what
them
you
wanting
said
to
you
be
wanted.
more.
Jay,
I'm talking to Shirley.
Oh, okay.
I'm not even looking at you.
Okay.
I still want to know this rationale because, like, if you said it on, I understand your platform is meant to be entertainment, so sometimes things will be exaggerated. But if they went to as far as to like find the episode and listen to the episode and then like took notes on that episode and tried to implement it, you're gonna knock them for that?
Yeah, but let's say some girl, I like, I want to marry a girl that do this, that, and the other. And some girl found out, oh, you're almost a lawyer, like you graduated. Oh, he about to have the bag, and let me do all this bullshit to get him. And then you find out that's not who it is for real.
That's all of that is your anxiety talking, because it
It
won't
is.
happen if you're not anxious.
I'm anxious.
I think everybody's intent is intentional.
Yeah, like you'll be able to you can see the facade for what it is. Like if you got into a relationship selling a role, you will eventually see the person and you can tell it is. You just gotta believe them when they show you.
Yeah, but you don't know when you're gonna see it because you don't know how long people.
Why are you so anxious about when? And just
she doesn't want to start dick.
Ciroc, just live. Just be in the relationship, not expecting something.
Well, can I be in the relationship and can I be comfortable for me to do it?
So I want you to live in your. So this is therapist Shirley. You need to live in the here and now, and not thinking what the person's actions will potentially mean in the future or the past.
Well, I don't care, but what I'm saying is that's why I'm not going to say it on the podcast. However, what I'm saying is when I'm comfortable enough. Okay. I will attempt to do it. Why y'all coming at my?
Oh, we're not talking about that. We're talking about you saying somebody gonna use the shit that they learned in the podcast.
If I said it on the podcast
to make you happy, like
I mean, I kind of want to go back to the point of you saying that, like, so you would get into a relationship with someone that you're not comfortable with.
No. You know what I'm talking about.
We don't.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
That's why I asked for clarification, because you said you could be in a relationship with them and not comfortable. And I'm like...
So as soon as you get in a relationship, you're comfortable doing everything in, like, everything that you want. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading Gina's thing.
Hey, Gina.
She said, I think there's a difference between a guy doing what you say in a podcast 100% versus putting his own spin on what you say you want. It's like plagiarism versus your own interpretation.
I don't think it's important for a person to have figured that out. Like, if you so happen to hear that so one of my quirks is I don't like when people play with my clit because it's sensitive. And if you took this information from the podcast and you come and you have sex with me and you don't play with my clit, I'm not going to be mad at you for listening to my podcast and taking in the information and actually applying it in real life, because there are other people who would completely ignore that information and do the same thing.
Whoa. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking more about, because I'm not as much as I try to be a hoe, I can't. I've been trying to be a hoe for the past couple years. It's not working well. It's not working well for me because sex for me is emotional. So I can't just be like out here, oh, it's a drunken night, I want dick. Like, I'm not like that. Like, it's gotta be like, oh, he took me out on a date and I feel it. Like, I'm like, yo, come back to the place or whatever. And it's like somewhat more romantic to me. So now if I say I like romance or whatever the case is, and buddy hear that on the podcast and he just want to fuck me, that's gonna make me mad. at the end of the day. Like, after everything is said and done, that's gonna make me mad. And I'm gonna be like, yo, this is a waste of fucking time. Now you made me the hoe that I wanted to be, but I didn't really want to be because I'm full of shit. Like, nah, I'm in my feelings. You know what I mean?
So your issue is not with them using it to pleasure you, but your issue is using that information in a malice way, to take advantage of you, per se.
It's not a hoe.
What's not a hoe?
Hoes don't question.
I hear what Ciroc saying though. I think the conversation is just difficult. And again, this is why I keep saying Ciroc is not trying to suck dick, because in order for Ciroc to be comfortable enough with someone to like suck dick, it has like a lot of things have to fall in line before you even get to that point, and that's fine. It's just not your stilo.
So y'all think
what are we having this conversation an hour in?
Should I just do it? Like,
no,
wait, don't lower your standards. Just wait to find the guy who's you are comfortable enough with and do it.
But I can't, it's like, I would feel so bad if I was, because like when people are like virgins, I wish we should have a virgin on the podcast. But like, how people like, first of all, the first thing, people are not gonna believe it. People are not gonna believe it in the first place, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, you never gonna find somebody because you don't do this, you don't do that, and stuff like that."
Shaming you for not sucking dick.
It's kind of like when kids are like 17 and all their friends are already fucking since they were 16, and then like now you're like, I might as well get it over with since everybody else is doing it.
And niggas was lying, and they were bad at it.
Lying on their dick.
When it comes to sex, you should only care about what your partner. That's what I'm saying. Like, find a partner that hits all the marks for you.
I feel shame. I feel shame, and I feel shame, and I feel judged.
Don't let no one judge or shame you for your standards. Keep those standards.
We are a shameless podcast now.
If you like fucking elephant dicks, fuck elephant dicks. If you
elephant dick with a good personality,
right. If you require that you like the person in order to give them oral sex, do that.
And no one's gonna like. There's no man that actually cares about you that's gonna see you like clearly not knowing how to suck dick and like get offended by it, or like, you know what I'm saying, get a dickhead about it. And if he is, that's not your man's.
True.
This is true. Yeah.
So what are we doing?
I feel like they'd be a bit more understanding than you think they would be.
I'm glad you're finally on my side, Jay, because
I've been on your side the whole time.
I felt like you was against me, and I was hurt.
Shout out to Leah Cove, who clearly doesn't know who Shirley is. Talking about Shirley, do you provide exfoliation?
It's Jonas, isn't it?
Just not here.
It's Jonas, isn't it? Jonas, why you got a fake Facebook?
Leah Cove Azor. He said, "Do I provide fellatio?"
Yeah, he just got here. Don't even, Shirley, don't even be offended. You just got here. It's cool.
We know what it is.
Shout out to our listeners. We love y'all, man.
Ridiculousness. What he said?
Follow me.
He must be new. That's Jonas.
I know it's Jonas. Follow me. Follow me
Also
on Shirley Door _ and tap into my IGTV, and that will be your answer.
All right, so since we got completely off fucking topic.
Yeah, what topic?
It's okay.
We got completely off topic. Shirley, did you have any advice? Like, did anybody ask you for advice this week?
Yeah, they did.
Ooh.
So they wanted to stay anonymous. So the person said that it's super traumatizing. It's not super traumatizing, but it's super traumatizing. Let me pull up my Instagram and give y'all the full story. So basically, their parent.
Jonas asked if you're a got queen.
I don't think I'm a got queen. I just I'm good at giving head, if that's your question.
She had to say it. She had to say it professional.
If that's what you're asking. The last time I told people the truth about what I do in bed, all I got in my DMs is, I know you freaky. I know y'all fuck real good. Shut up.
That's a sick ass voice.
But yeah, the girl said that when she was younger, her parents used to, her mother used to like lift the hood of her clit to see if she was still a virgin. I don't really know why that was a thing. And she said now when she has sex, she gets very like tense whenever people play with her clit. And so she asked, do you guys have any advice on how to overcome that?
I don't. May I speak?
Go ahead. Yeah.
I don't have a clit. However, I understand that because sex ed is so important in our community, and it's been handled so bad for generations. Yeah. Shout out to Gina. Therapy. I think therapy is something to seriously consider. And self-love. Like, you have to grow to understand your body. And I had to. That's something even I had to learn. Anyway, I'm not going to do that. But you need to know your body better than anybody else, you know, and you need to be comfortable with your body more than anybody else, because you're not going to be comfortable with someone else having access to your body until you're comfortable with the access you have to your own body. But shout out to her. We got love for her, and I hope she, you know, overcomes that. That's terrible.
Right. So the second question is very similar to Ciroc's problem. This girl is in a relationship and she doesn't like giving head. And she said that she doesn't like giving head and she feels bad for it. So she's just going to do it. Should she just do it?
That's how niggas get bit. Nah. Do that.
Well, I guess it depends on if it's like a necessity for him, because a lot of people keep saying that, you know, you have to do certain things, but I feel like there's somebody out there for everybody. So it's like if that person is like forcing you or something like that, or like you know, pressuring you to do something that you don't want to do, then that person might not be the person for you. So I'm sure there's somebody out there who is not like too big of a head person, because, you know, whenever you ask these questions, sometimes you're like, oh, would you rather head or sex? And somebody's like, I don't really care for head like that, I don't really come from head like that, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you could probably find somebody that suits you. I guess that depends on the guy that you're dealing with. So I would say find somebody that fits your sex, because if not, then somebody's always going to be upset, somebody's always going to be unhappy, and you don't want to be forced to do stuff you don't want to do, or he doesn't want to be in a relationship where he's got to force you to do something. You know what I mean?
Right. That's so one of the reasons why I bought Black on to the podcast is we were having a discussion after I asked the question that we asked our last podcast episode is, do you have to like somebody in order to have sex with them? So Sam, I'm going to ask you that same question. What do you think?
I'm in the same camp as Jay. I do not believe you need to like someone in order to have sex with them. And the way I explained that to Shirley is, in order to have sex with someone, I do have to be attracted to someone. But being attracted to someone and liking someone, to me, isn't mutually exclusive. Me liking someone is me wanting to actively pursue them, while attraction is just an acknowledgement like, hey, this person cute. So no, I do not like to. I do not need to like the person in order to have sex.
So you could not like, you could like hate the person's personality, like the person is just like rubs you the wrong way, like you really just don't fuck with the person, but be attracted to them and still fuck them.
There's been some people that I've had sex that we only have chemistry in the bedroom, like outside of sex.
How do you
not
get
vibing
to the bedroom with somebody you don't fuck with?
It evolved into that, I should say. But outside, like, our chemistry in the bedroom was nice, but outside of the bedroom, it was just not good. But yeah.
May I? Because I didn't Shout out to you for posting the clip. I realize sometimes I be trying to make a point and point kind of gets made in an awkward way. So I'm not suggesting that you should be having sex with people you don't like. I actually would advise against it. But I also think there's an important demarcation between just sex in terms of just the functionality of it and good sex, or like finding a partner whose main thing it's not the sex, it's how do I please you? You know what I'm saying? Find someone who's about you. Like, how do I make you feel good? Because I like you, because I care about you. I'm invested in getting you to where you need to be. And I think that's where kind of the difference is. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't understand how you get into the bedroom. How do you get to taking off your clothes? How do you get to that?
Let's present a hypothetical.
Somebody you don't fuck with.
Let's present a hypothetical, right? And not liking doesn't mean hate either. Just to put that out there. But let's say you're out, enjoying the night, and then you're in a club and you find someone you see someone you find attractive. You have sex with them. That doesn't mean you like that person. You just found them attractive.
And you're both adults, and it was consensual. Yeah. The same way you have friends that you don't talk to for months, and then the one time a month y'all get together, maybe y'all go to brunch or y'all kick it, and it's a vibe. Again, we're not recommending it.
I guess it would be akin to like lusting someone doesn't necessarily mean that you have to like them. You're attracted to them.
I guess maybe I'm thinking like and attracted is the same thing. Maybe why like and attracted to me is the same, and you're separating it because if I like you, it's at first it's gonna be attraction. But then afterwards, of course, is gonna be something that's either I'm gonna be like, that's gonna turn me off, or something that's gonna turn me on. So initially it's gonna be that, but I feel like throughout the night, I don't just see somebody and then go and sleep with them. I would see somebody, we probably talk for a minute. Either I drive to his house, he drive to my house, we're texting, something like that. So I would have to decide, do I fuck with this person or do I not fuck with this person? If I do fuck with the person, okay, I may have sex with this person. But if I don't fuck with the person, they're not coming to my house and I'm not fucking them. I guess because I don't take people, like, it's as soon as I see you, I'm not about to take you to my house.
So it's like a one night stand. That's something that happens where you physically look at the person and you're like, I'd fuck you, and that's it.
And you might not be built for that.
Yeah.
Some people aren't built for that. The same way.
You said you're not a hoe.
Yeah, you said you like
trying. This year might be my year.
Stop trying.
This year's gonna be my year.
Sis said 2021, the year of Ciroc a hoe.
But back to the question, I feel like I personally don't have enough information on like what do you mean you're just gonna do it? Like, that's a red flag for me. Like, I don't know what your relationship is. Huh?
I was gonna say, how is that a red flag? You said it's two adults consenting, so do you need any other step outside of them wanting to have sex and you wanting to have sex?
Oh no, I was talking about the question. The question where she's saying she doesn't like giving head, but she thinks she's just gonna do it because don't do that. Like, the relationship should be at a point to where, again, these are all just tools in order to please your partner. So if the hammer, if it's not a nail, you don't need to hit it with a hammer. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of my point. Like, don't just do it because you feel like, nah.
Yeah, and his G spot is in his butt. Try the butt thing.
How about y'all communicate and come to an agreement as to what you will and will not do in bed?
I feel like, but not to. It depends on. It really does depend on the guy, because I have been in relationships where I did not want to have sex, and Buddy would have an attitude and would be upset and like literally won't talk to me, and literally I'll be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna just do it so that he's okay. This is back in the day. This is back.
You're trying to be a bitch.
Which I come to find out that that is sexual abuse. I had no idea.
Sexual coercion is still a form of rape, so don't feel pressured to have.
Yeah, I didn't know at the time, but now I know. Look at Jay.
What? I'm listening.
I don't like the way you're looking at me. But yeah.
You're being vulnerable and we love to see it.
Yeah, but you know, I didn't know that. But if somebody is making you feel that way, that is a form of sexual abuse, and that is toxic. And get out of there.
And that's why I'm saying I don't know enough about the complete context of their relationship to give her advice. Because why, you know what I'm saying? Like, he might not be pressuring.
If she has a conversation and he's basically like, you know, kind of like the dude that like from my past, and he's just like, well, that's what I want, and you should want me to be happy, and I do stuff for you, and like, you know what I mean, stuff like that. Then that's a toxic thing, and you need to get the fuck out of there. But you know, you don't know the hold he has. You don't know how long they've been together. You don't know none of that, those other factors. Maybe she's like, you know what, I'll just do it or whatever, and she just deal with it or whatnot, because she just said, I'll just do it. So
we don't know if it's a negative connotation to their situation. Because in my personal experience, because again, I got teethed, and from that point, it was not like a thing for me. Like, I'm not going to ask for it. If you're not going to, I'm probably not going to let you do it unless I trust you like that. And then I got a partner who was really good at it. And that's actually how she got off, is by pleasuring me with her mouth. And I was like, okay, well, because I like you, I'm willing to risk this again. That's how I looked at it in my mind. And it was great. So that's what, I don't know what your relationship is, but it should never just be like, oh, I'm gonna just do it.
Right. So she was like, you know, she just doesn't want him to miss out on that specific intercourse opportunity. So she was like, I've never done it before, because immediately I thought I didn't like it. But she was like, I want to give it a try. So I said to her, if you want to give it a try because you want to make your partner feel good, do it. If you want to give it a try because you feel bad that you don't like doing it, no.
Yeah, and if he starts saying some shit like, oh, then I need to go get it elsewhere, some shit, leave that nigga alone. Leave that nigga alone, because there's plenty of niggas out here who can do way more for you, and you not cheating. So,
or you can give him a pocket pussy, whichever.
Or a pocket pussy. I'm sure. Use the code Shirley wherever you buy the
code Shirley. You know what? Let me go holler at Adam and Eve and get a code. I'll be right back.
Oh wait, no, wait a minute. What's D's code? What's D's code?
Well, I'll get that to you.
Okay. So we're gonna have to put it in there, because D got a code then. Shit, D got a
Period.
Yeah. Peer pressure in the bedroom is a tricky thing. I don't really fuck with it.
Coercion,
like
it is, because if you got to make your partner feel bad about not doing something that they don't like to do, that's kind of hurtful.
Mm-hmm.
Or even like, if you're, like she said, she doesn't know how to do it. Like, it's not something she's familiar with. Like, It's okay to not do it.
Well, watch Shirley's live. We'll do it together.
I think there we go.
There's some tips. But shout out to Sam for coming through. Thank you for taking a time out of your night to come into
Thank you from your 13-hour study sessions.
Right. So we want you to plug yourself in. Tell the people who you are, where they can follow you.
Yeah, my name is Sam _Black. I'm fine with either. On Instagram, I'm Sammie. I like my Twitter private. But Cause I'm Sammie is CAUSEIMMSAMMY.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right.
And I want to thank you guys for having me on. I appreciate it. Thank you, Shirley, for reaching out.
Of course.
All right.
Ciroc, Tony believes in you.
Who believes in me?
Tony
believes that you're gonna suck dick.
I believe
said that you want to suck dick.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. We will see. But you guys can follow at us at CO_uncut on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Spotify, Apple, basically everywhere. You can find us everywhere now. Yes. This episode will probably drop a week after it is aired. As I told you guys in the last episode, we are now recording live, and then we will be dropping the episode a week later. So go ahead and follow our Facebook and YouTube and subscribe, just to get notifications on when we go live, which is usually on Tuesdays. And then you can watch the episode early.
Shout out to our new listeners that joined in today. We had some new people. Thank you for tuning in to see Uncut. We hope to see you again next week. And if you guys have any suggestions, any topics, anything you guys want us to talk about, comment or DM either me, Jay, Ciroc, or DM our main page, anything that you want us to talk about.
Yep. Jay, give them your socials. And any last words?
Be safe, family. COVID is still out here. Also be safe. We still in a panoramic. Yup. Be safe and don't do anything you don't want to do. Don't do something because someone might be upset that you don't do it. Do it because it makes you feel good.
Or in fear of somebody cheating, because if they cheat, that's their problem. It's not yours.
No matter what you do, they're gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cheaters want to cheat, so shout out to them. We don't judge, but we leave them alone. And be careful, gentlemen. Don't make Ciroc make you feel bad about your dick size. All right, okay. You don't have to be swinging a baseball bat out here. Right, we good. Trust.
Make sure you guys wrap your pee-willy, okay? Stay safe.
Safety is everything. And thanks for listening, man. Campaign season.
No, it's Jay.
Why you trying to rebrand me?
It's what?
Why you trying to rebrand
Jay? Because you said he the op, so it's not
he was being the op.
See why you got to be careful what you say about me, Ciroc?
It's Jay.
I was feeling hurt and ashamed and judged. I didn't feel loved or safe space to speak.
It's literally your podcast.
Speaking of safe spaces, please call me and follow me at ShirleyDoor_ on Instagram, where there is safe space to talk about everything.
All right. And you guys can follow me at Ciroc Obama 305 on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, everything else. If you check Ciroc Obama 305, I'm probably there.
We keep it consistent. Just type it on Instagram. Go on Google, type it. We SEO to the fuck, and it'll pop up. Just everything.
Yeah, it's just gonna come up. And my last words is just subscribe to the notifications on Shirley page so we can get more of these dick sucking tips. 1, 2, make sure you guys vote for me for the podcaster award on Haitians Who Blog so I can talk shit. Because I love to talk shit.
And vote in general.
And my grandma has a prayer. So if you guys want to see my grandma's prayer, it's on my page. So, and my grandma said that y'all need to vote for me. So, and so, all right, y'all. Thank you guys for listening, and we will see you next week. Bye.